Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video I will be showing you how you can create a website in 10 minutes. I will be showing you everything step by step, click by click. So no matter how much experience you have, whether you are a master at building websites or whether this is your first time ever building a website, this video is going to contain all of the information that you need whilst remaining short and sweet. I will be showing you everything from how to get hosting, how to find an awesome template that does most of the heavy lifting for you, and then how to go ahead and customize this template to create your own professional website. So all you need to do is follow along with this tutorial and you will walk away from this video with a professional website. Okay, so to get started, we want to come over to Hostinger right here. Out of all of the hosting providers that I have tried, Hostinger is just the best in terms of reliability, speed, and price. So this is the one that I would personally go for. You can also claim a discount on Hostinger if you use the link in the description, get a nice little discount there. And once you have clicked on that link and you are taken over to this website, just click on this button that says claim deal right here. Now that is going to take you down to this section where we have three different options to choose from. We have premium, we have business, and we have cloud startup. So you can go ahead and choose one of these. Make sure to take a look through just so that you know what you are getting. But I always go with, and I will always recommend people to go with business. The main reason is this increased performance up to 5x. It really makes a difference, especially when you start adding plugins and a few other things to your website. With premium, it can slow down a little bit. Business, I haven't found that as much, and cloud startup is a little bit overkill for creating a website. You just don't need this much. So I'm going to go ahead and choose business right here. Let's click add to cart. And that is going to take us through to this section where it asks us to choose a period. Now, by default, 48 months will be selected. This is usually what I go for if I know I'm going to be having the website for more than 4 years. It's just the most cost effective. But I would recommend going for any of these right here, apart from the 1 month. It's just not a very good option. You can see the price difference between the monthly and the 12-month is dramatic. And on top of this, you also don't get a free domain. And then all we need to do is just go ahead, select the payment method that we want to go with, and then we can go ahead and buy this hosting. Once you have done all of that, just go ahead and click on submit right here. Then we can click on start now. We can skip all of these questions. They are not really relevant. And then we can go ahead and create our administrator password for WordPress. And then we can claim our free domain if you went with any of the plans that were higher than 1 year. So just go ahead and choose the domain name that you would like. I'm just going to go with GeForce North right here. And most importantly, make sure that your domain is a .com domain. We can then choose our location, enter our contact details, and after this we can go through and finish. From here we can click on manage site, and this is going to take us over to the main Hostinger dashboard, and in here we will be able to go ahead and access WordPress by clicking on this button right here. So to go ahead and install the template that we need, the first thing that we are going to do is just go down to plugins on this left hand side. So go ahead and highlight plugins. And if you hover over this, you will notice that it opens up this option that says add new plugin. So go ahead and click into add new plugin. And this is going to take us over to the WordPress plugin menu. Now from here, if we just go to this search bar in the top corner and search for starter templates, we want to go ahead and install this one right here. It's called Starter Templates by Brainstorm Force. So we can just go ahead and click install now, and this will take a few seconds to install. Once that has installed, the install button will change to activate. And once this happens, just go ahead and click on activate right here. And that is going to take us into starter templates. It then asks, how would you like to build your site? I always go with the classic starter templates. So just click into here, build with templates. And then for select page builder, we want to go ahead and select Elementor. Right here, it's going to bring up a lot of different templates that we can choose from. So what we can do is, if you already know what kind of website you are going to build, you can search for that template up here. For example, if I wanted to build a fitness website, I can search for fitness, and we have all these fitness and personal trainers. I can go for maybe like coffee, and you can see we have these coffee websites. Also, you can go along the top and search by the categories right here. So we can go into electrician, and it's going to bring up all of these electrician websites. Now, for me personally, I'm just going to go with a nice little template right here that isn't really based around anything. It's just a nice neutral template, and I will use this to show you how you can create and customize your website. So once you have the template that you like, just go ahead and click into this, and this is going to load up this menu where you can see your template in this main section, and on the left hand side it's going to give us a few different options. So I will just go ahead and upload this logo right here, and then we can adjust the logo width here at the bottom. Once your logo has been uploaded, click on continue, and then we can go ahead and choose between all of these different colors for the site. Now I'm going to have this matching with this up here. That looks pretty nice. And then we can also go down and change the fonts here at the bottom. If I flick through these, I actually just like this original one right here. And then once you have selected your colors and the font, we can go ahead and click continue. It then says one last step and asks for some information right here. You don't have to enter anything on this menu. All I do usually is just uncheck share non-sensitive data and then just go ahead and click submit and build my website. This usually takes around 25 to 30 seconds. It doesn't usually take very long, so that should be done in a minute. So just like that, you can see the website is now ready, and we have a full website that is built for us. So if we now go through, you can see this is the basic idea of the website. It is still very blank, it is still very bland, and there is not much here. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to go through and show you exactly how to edit and customize this website. So the first thing about building a website is you have three different sections. You have this section, which includes the logo and all of these different menu items, and this is called the header. We then have the main section of this website where all of the content is. And then at the bottom here, we have this white section called the footer. Now, the way that we edit the header, the footer, and the main sections of the website is a little bit different. So let's start out with editing the main content of the website. The way that we do this is if you just go to the top and click on edit with Elementor. This is going to take us through to the Elementor editor, which makes things super simple. So first of all, if you see any text on the screen, all you have to do is click into this, and then we can go ahead and change the text. So I can change this to say G force north, just like that. And then once again, this text underneath, we can go ahead and click this and change this to say whatever we like. Now, if you do make a mistake, something like this, let's just say, or let's say you accidentally drag this up there and you want to go back, you can either click Command Z on a Mac or Control Z on a computer, or alternatively, if you come down to this little history button down here, you can choose from all of these different timestamps and move back and forward through different changes that you have made. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and then to save your website at any time, you can click on this update button down here. Now you will notice on the right hand side, we have this thing that is called the navigator. Now the navigator is made up of 4 different sections, and if we click on each section, you can see what is contained in each section. So this top section is everything that is between these 2 pink lines. You can see the pink line there and there. This is the first section. The second section is between these 2 pink lines. The third section between these 2 pink lines, and so on and so forth. Now, if we go ahead and open up this third section, for example, you can see this is made up of 2 different columns that are outlined in grey. And then each column is made up of different elements, such as the heading and the editor. So you can see that effectively this is made up of columns inside sections, and then the individual elements are inside each of these. Now, if you want to go ahead and add in new elements, if we go to the editor on the left-hand side and click on this box in the top right corner, this is going to take us over to the element menu, and it is literally a case of drag and drop. So let's say, for example, I want to drag a video in. I can drag and drop this video, and this video is now going to be on my website. In order to change the link and actually add the video in, all I have to do is click on the video. And then you can see on the left hand side, the main editing panel is going to open up where I can edit all of these different sections. So I can edit the link to this video and have it to point at a completely different video. I can choose where I'm getting my video from. I can choose where I want to start this and all of these other different features. If you want to delete elements, all you have to do is click on the element and that is going to be highlighted on the navigation menu. So all we have to do is hover over this, right click on the element that we would like to delete, and then we can go down here and click on delete. Now the rest of this is actually pretty self-explanatory. With the photos, for example, we can simply click into each photo, and then over on the left hand side, it's going to open up this menu. So we can simply click in here to choose the image, and then go ahead and upload different files from our computer that we can go ahead and upload to the site. Now, if you want to know where you can get fantastic content for your website, I recommend this website right here called Pexels, as it says the best free stock photos. These are all royalty free and they are completely free to use. For example, I could search for like a horse, and as you can see, all of these beautiful horse images pop up, and these are all completely free to use. So that is how you can edit the main bulk of the website right here. In order to exit out of this, all you need to do is first of all make sure the website is saved, and then click on this eye icon to view changes. This is going to take us back over to the original menu where we have all of these different options at the top. So now let's exit out of this editor and talk about how you can edit the header and the footer of your website. To do this, instead of clicking edit with Elementor, we want to go for customize right here. And once you click into this customize section, all you have to do to edit these different elements in the header and footer is click on this pencil icon next to it. For example, I can click on this pencil icon and then I can go ahead and either remove or change my logo. The same for this menu. I can click into here and then I can go ahead and configure the menu. Then it opens up this. So if I want to edit the primary menu, which is shown along the top, I can click on edit menu. And then I can go ahead and edit and delete certain sections. So I can see some of these are duplicates, like home is here twice. So I can click on home, go down to remove and delete this. We can do the same for the footer. If we scroll to the bottom, we can edit the logo, which is shown here. We can edit this bit of text by clicking on this pencil icon, and we can also do the same to this menu. So that is how you can build a website in 10 minutes. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.